Hi, this is Beth from Best Coast, and this is Diggin In The Crates with Cool Accidents. So the Beach Boys' Pet Sounds. One of the first bands that Bob and I really agreed upon really liking. God Only Knows is literally, I think, the greatest song ever written. One of those songs where when you hear it, you're just like, how did somebody even come up with this? It's just such a classic record, and I feel like everybody is supposed to own this record at one point in their lives. Okay, this is probably my favorite record of all time. This record is essentially what got me into music. I mean, Blink was already very popular, but I feel like it was the hot punk guy at the record store that is really why I got into this record. I love this record so much I named my dog after the song Josie. This is the record that also I learned how to play the guitar to. I hate the record cover though. I've always been a little disturbed by it, but it's a great record. Metallica, Master of Puppets. Metallica is one of my favorite bands, and I feel like people don't really ever, they maybe wouldn't guess that based on the music that Best Coast makes. But Master of Puppets is just so classic. It literally says here, the #1 greatest heavy metal album of all time. So they're not messing around. We actually use Battery as our walkout song to stage, which I think really confuses people based on the type of music that we make. But like I said, we love Metallica. It's also one of the coolest record covers. I have a really sick jean jacket that has a back patch of this album cover. Yeah, one of my faves. Come On Feel the Lemonheads is definitely also one of my favorites. I just think this is such a classic record. Evan Dando is kind of a nut, and there's obviously been a lot of weird shit that's happened with him in his career, but I just think sometimes the crazy ones write really good songs, and I just think every song on this record is amazing in its own way. Oasis, definitely maybe. They are one of my top favorite bands ever. I love how ridiculous the Gallagher brothers are and how sassy and dramatic they are. I feel like there's no need for them to be as dramatic as they are, but I've always really appreciated their drama. I put this record on constantly. I listen to it a lot on planes. I love to listen to it when I'm driving. And I also think it just turned 20 years old, so happy birthday. Sugar, Copper Blue, this is one of my favorite albums of all time. If I Can't Change Your Mind is definitely probably my favorite song off of this album. It's just one of those records that I love so much, and I feel weirdly not that many people know about, at least just in my experience with people I've met, and so I always like to share this album with people because it's just so good.